The Immortal John Hancock here, and today I'm discussing changes to my YouTube schedule, my new gaming setup, as well as an update to the museum. And so first and foremost, I want to talk about some of the major things that have been going on in my life the last 2 months. Some of them I've brought up briefly, others I haven't talked about at all. And one thing I realized today is that sometimes I give updates on my live streaming, which I periodically do and still will do, but I haven't done a lot of updates to what's going on pretty much on a standard YouTube video, and that's why I'm doing this now, kind of put it all out in the public, what's been going on with my life the last couple months. And so it's pretty crazy. You know, springtime is a busy time for teachers. It can be very stressful, and I threw my back out about 2 months ago, and it was pretty significant. I threw my back out to the point where I needed a cane to walk. My pain level was probably 8 or 9, and you know, I throw my back out every now and then. The last time I threw it out was about a decade ago, and you know, it was really tough. It was really tough to kind of recover from that, and I did. It took about a full 2 weeks to fully recover. And anybody that's had back issues, not fun at all. Not fun to deal with that. You know, to miss work and everything. I was just blessed to have time to take off work. I have great insurance, and I was thankful for that. And so that was the first thing that happened. The second things that happened in my family with my wife were more significant. We actually had 2 family members pass away on my wife's side. It was pretty significant. Her uncle and her father passed away within 30 days. And it has had an impact on my family. You know, thoughts and prayers for my wife are appreciated, as you know, she copes with the loss of 2 family members, and it's just been tough. It's been tough dealing with that. And you know, first and foremost, I'm a husband, I'm a father above everything else, and so that does have an impact on, you know, time, and spending time with family is number one. Definitely, it always will be number one for me. And so I have gone through a journey with my work-life balance and YouTube. You know, when I first started out, I was just making videos randomly, and then I got a schedule, and then I added to that schedule, and I was really gung-ho about making a ton of videos. And I'm still super excited and passionate about making videos. What I don't want is burnout. I don't have burnout, but I want to prevent burnout from happening, and it's really tough to do because you can get into a schedule of like making videos, and then you get on a schedule and you want to keep that schedule. And for me, finding that work-life balance, I'm going to be taking on a couple additional responsibilities at my work. If you don't know, I'm a second grade teacher during the day, and I enjoy doing that. And so that's a 180-day school year, and I've taken on some additional responsibilities, and that, you know, it won't greatly impact my schedule, but it's going to impact it a little bit next year, and so I'm preparing for that. I love doing YouTube, but it is a hobby for me, not a job, and I appreciate that on many levels because I get to upload when I want to. And so looking at my further schedule, I was looking at my schedule, I was looking at the content I was doing. I've experimented with lots of videos this last year, and I will continue to do so. I like to try new things. There's still some things I like to try. You know, I had a funny April Fool's video where I did a pickle review. I'm actually interested in doing a couple food reviews, but don't worry, this is not going to become some other channel. But every now and then I might sprinkle in some other things that I'm interested in. You know, Longview actually has some great places to eat, and there's some things that I want to talk about on the channel. We'll see. We'll see if I implement any of those in future videos. But my priority number one of this gaming channel is to showcase physical games. I like to do product reviews. I like to live stream. I've had fun with that. And so I want to have a lot of variety on my channel. But I don't want to have so much variety where it's kind of losing its focus. And I kind of feel like in the last year, I've experimented with some things, but I want to get more focused on it being a gaming channel. And so there's that. This is really fun for me to do this channel. I love doing it. I love uploading, and it's been fun just to talk with people who are passionate about video games. The comments, I try to read as many comments as possible on my channel. And so taking a lot into consideration with my busy schedule on top of increased responsibilities at work, as well as some other things in my life, I've decided to change my YouTube schedule moving forward. First and foremost, I'm going to keep my Sunday video. I'm going to upload it a little bit later at 10 o'clock, and so you'll be watching this video at 10 o'clock on Sunday. I like uploading on Sunday. It works for me and my schedule. I like the fact that I'm pushing back my uploading a little bit so I can wake up and tweak a video as needed, or I can work out. Something I'd like to add to my schedule. I haven't been working out as much this last spring, and it's something that I'd like to include in my life to stay healthy. And so that's part of the reason why I want to push that Sunday video up to 10 so I can add that to what I do. Next, I also have been uploading Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I find that the schedule that I'm doing is not working out too great. So from this day moving forward, the next video I'll be uploading will be at Wednesday in the afternoon. I'm going to try 4 o'clock. I'm going to try this schedule, and so I'll be doing 2 guaranteed videos a week, one on Sunday at 10, the other at Wednesday at 4. And you know, it's kind of a balance. I think that's going to work better for my school schedule. On top of this, so I'm going to be doing guaranteed 2 videos a week with a live stream every other week, and I'll be announcing those live streams like I have been on my Twitter and Facebook. So you will know ahead of time when I'm going to be doing these every other week approximately. I don't want to do too many where I get burned out, and I like doing them. I really enjoy doing them, and I've had a lot of fun. I've done several. I've done approximately 20 collector chats, as well as probably a dozen or so live streams on my PS4. The PlayStation 4 makes it so easy to live stream, and it's really, for people that aren't as tech savvy, you may want to look into it, but it's a lot of fun. So I've really enjoyed doing those live streaming videos, and so I'm going to be continuing to do that. And so that's going to be on Fridays, approximately 7 o'clock every other week. And so I don't want to do them every week, but I think every other week, doing a couple a month, I think is great. It's great to connect with people that way. I've had a lot of fun. If you haven't checked out my Castlevania live stream, that was a lot of fun to do that. And it really, it's those type of gaming sessions and checking in with fans. I really enjoy doing that. And so, but I also feel that there's people that want to know my expertise on collecting. I've been collecting for nearly 30 years. And so I want to offer those collector chats for those folks as well. And so sometimes on my channel I get torn kind of in all different directions. And I really just want to focus a little bit more on what I want to do and what I feel people want. And so that's why I've decided to just kind of streamline my schedule a little bit to adapt to my busy schedule. All right, let's talk about my video game museum. And so I do want to do a gaming museum. I'm going to be doing a gaming museum, and a lot of people want to know the timeline. They want it now, or they want to know updates. So the number one game plan this year was to form a nonprofit. I wanted to form it by now, but with my back and some issues with family, I had to delay doing that. The focus this summer is to focus on that plan and form a nonprofit. That's priority 1 this year. A lot of people want to know, when is it going to happen? A lot of it's going to determine on what city wants it. You know, I have 31 complete game collections. I want to do much more than just showcase games. I have many ideas that I want to implement. You know, I like to form a board, get that all wired in, and then really start to get serious about this in the next 5 years. I like to have a 5-year plan. So if you don't, you know, for people that have been asking over and over and over again, a lot of people have been patient, and a lot of close friends understand how much this means to me. And so, yes, the goal is to have a majority of my games, especially games connected to a collection or interesting, on public display in a museum. But there's a lot of work to that. Money and location being number one. And it's going to take a lot of money. It's going to take a decent location. I want to do it right. I mean, I don't want to just throw it into a place, you know, because this is going to be the focus of, you know, my future job. And so I would like the museum to be my future job. I would like to move forward with my dream, and I would like to move forward with getting that off the ground. There's a lot of things that need to be overcome. And, you know, money and location are going to be the big ones. But, you know, I know that there's several people out there that want it to be successful. If you're a game company and are interested, I would like to hear back from you. Once I form the nonprofit, that's the next step is to hopefully pursue private funding. And so that's the goal. I mean, I'm being transparent and upfront about what I want to do. I would like it to be within 5 years. It's going to take a while to get going. It might be sooner, it might be later. But I am moving forward, and I am going to be doing a museum. For the skeptics out there, they're going to be the skeptics. They're always going to be challenging and questioning people for not doing A, B, or C. And so anyways, I'm really excited about moving forward with that, and we'll be dedicating some time to do so this summer. Anyways, I'd like to show you some basic things of my game setup, and I want to thank everybody for being patient with me and coming along with this journey. It's been just absolutely fantastic. I've learned so much doing YouTube videos. I've pushed kind of my own knowledge on what I thought I was capable of doing, and I have so much more to share. I'm really excited about doing it, and hopefully you can be along with that journey moving forward. Many more things to come. This is the Immortal John Hancock. Thank you so much. You take care. So here it is. This is my simple new setup. And what I decided is that my expansion really is the focus of my YouTube channel. I had a big screen TV in here. I had tons of consoles hooked up, and I wasn't playing any of them. I was taking them down and hooking them up to a capture card, and it really just wasn't working for my setup whatsoever. And so what I've done is I've made it streamlined. I've boxed up my consoles and had them easy accessible as needed, and pull them out when I need to capture footage from an actual console. And so the other thing that what I've done too is I've taken kind of some of the ones that I play the most. You know, I have the analog consoles right there, the AVS, my Ouya of course, and an S Mini that's been modded. And I have FrameMeister with an HDMI splitter, simple setup, nothing fancy. Hooked up to my PC with an additional monitor on the side that has a bunch of different inputs. And, you know, between this and my, 100 plus other consoles in my collection that are different and unique, I can hook up anything here and showcase and capture footage. Up here are several other devices and equipment that I can use to capture footage. And that's it. That's my simple new setup, and I'm really happy with it.